Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside, stolen by George. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. Back to Leonard. Shot from the top of the key. It's not going to go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Left side, Leonard. Pass to George. There's the three. Hands it from downtown. You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter player.
I would not disagree at all. I mean, he does everything and does it all well.
Holiday goes in. The layup off target. Lets it go from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Paul George has such confidence in his three-point shot now. It's almost like he expects them all to go in.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Holiday with it. Now Covington defending.
Robert Covington.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. Bucks paid the big price to get him.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long-term, quite honestly. He really does complement this roster.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Bucket is good.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard. Does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
The three from George. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got 9. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Goes up on the high post.
Paul George.
And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Outside Matthews. For 3, Middleton. Covington with the steal. And here's Leonard from 3. The rebound by Holiday. Bucks trail by 5. Oh, Middleton in position. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got his second basket.
Man, nice to watch Matthews rise up with confidence. Superb at getting good position close to the rim.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Allen. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
And he likes to get in a... Rhythm early, nice triple.
Pass to man. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
Here's Connaughton. Allen with it. This one for three. And it's Connaughton missing. Deflects the pass. Pass to Powell. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Powell.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Count that bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside. Here's Powell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds you. Great feel for the game.
Pass to Allen. Here's Connaughton. And here is Allen. And he drives in. Count that one. Allen's got 5 points so far.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well. But I have a sneaky suspicion he'd just grab a hold of the teeth.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Nick Batum.
For 3, Middleton. Here's Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And Brook Lopez a little bigger and more of an offensive player than his brother Robin. But they've both turned into quality big men in this league.
And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
5 on the clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. Covington's shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered.
That's his first personal foul.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
At the line for Milwaukee.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Holiday, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to George. Fires for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Holiday with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Here's Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
His first personal foul.
And at 6'7" with the 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Back to George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Clippers
Both
substitution.
teams changing it up here. Clippers leading by 5. And George.
Paul George.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and balance, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers. Marcus Morris Sr. Amir Coffey.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the
Ladies
floor.
and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Here is Hill. Tries a three off the inbound.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
From past the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Nora. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Here's Hill. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Leonard. Second chance shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Rebound, Milwaukee. Allen for the three. Powell pulls it in.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Offensive rebound. Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Hill.
And doing a nice job using the bounce to force the issue. Kawhi earning that trip to the line.
And some changes here for the Bucks.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Leonard's got 11 points.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action after this word. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Down low. And the dunk by Zubac.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Lopez. And the rejection by Zubac. Pass to Middleton. Driving in. The second effort. And Giannis with the layup. He's got 8.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. George double team from downtown. The shot comes out. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Tonight, we're seeing what Holiday's capable of. He's a total team guy, wants to set up other people, but he can also carry the offensive load if called upon.
Pass to George. To the paint. Here's Coffey. Can't get it to fall. Bucks trail by 10. Now, Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
3 points.
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Timeout called the Bucks. Without question, George is playing his skills today.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
So both teams making some changes here. Bucks trail by 8. Outside Hill. To the middle. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And he's good on the 3 ball. Antetokounmpo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Into the lane. Allen, that's good. Now it's just a 3-point Clipper lead.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
LA ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Clippers leading by 3.
And there was a slight panic in LA when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
George. And they recover it. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first personal foul.
Well, you have to be really on your toes when you're defending Paul George. He's excellent when it comes to using the pump fake to draw fouls.
Taking 2
Los
shots.
Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Timeout call.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Bucks dance team.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
For the Clippers.
That's good from George.
You know, coming out of high school, George had a lot of options. He chose Fresno State, and it was a good call. His skills were on full display. He got to grow and blossom there. He became a leader, even got his number retired and earned the number 10 pick in the draft, which was a surprise. But he's paid that off in a big way over his career.
Giannis's double. Misses the layup. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll Fourth quarter of action is a... Thanks as always for joining us. Holiday. Giannis outside. Giannis is double. Covington with the steal. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Clippers leading by 8.
Ivica Zubac.
On the wing, George. Pass to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. George double teamed. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Paul George with the steal. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. George has got 33 points. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You won't see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drive.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Lopez. And the dunk by Giannis.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Here's Matthews. Stolen by Zubac. George up top. Drives to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
The kick out to Lopez. Outside Matthews. Outside Holiday. Good on the three-point shot. Holiday's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
George double teamed. 6 to shoot. Over Middleton. And here's Leonard from 3. They grab their own miss. It's Covington on the wing. Outside, George. The Clippers rebound. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And George with the stuff.
Well, when we talk about poise, Paul George is excellent at finding ways to get his shots to fall in these moments, in part because he never seems to get out of himself.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Bucks trail by 11. Inside, Portis off with the layup.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Portis. Pass to Middleton. from 12 feet out. That one drops for him.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Leonard inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Paul George.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Paul George.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Outside for George. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Paul George.
Chalk up 2 there.
Paul George can get it done from anywhere on the court now. When he starts percolating, this guy can cook with gas.
That one falls.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Leonard, that's for 2. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid